We're here. This is Klipoth Fort, the heart of Belobog and headquarters of the Architects.
The architects?
The saviors of humanity. Long before the arrival of the Eternal Freeze, the Architects braved the doubts and derision of the people, never wavering from their construction of its defenses. History has proven that their decision was the correct one. The Architects named this fortress after Klipoth, Eon of Preservation. Under their direction, humanity has withstood external enemy attacks and held off the Eternal Freeze. Even today, we resist the Fragmentum's corrosion. This fortress is also the residence of the Supreme Guardian.
The Supreme Guardian?
The leader of Belobog, elected and appointed by the Architects. The Supreme Guardians have watched over this city for generations, sheltering the people from harm. The current Guardian is Madame Cocolia Rand. Every major strategic decision is issued by her.
Whoa, she sounds like a big deal.
I will now bring you to see Madame Cocolia. Please have your words at the ready. Her time is precious, so she prefers concise communication.
We're gonna see her right now? Can I at least find a place to freshen up first?
Is there any etiquette we need to observe?
Rest easy. The Madam Guardian doesn't care about formalities. Not to mention, you've only just arrived. It would be unexpected if you were familiar with Belobog customs. I've dispatched a messenger to send word. Madame Cocolia will be aware of your arrival. Come with me.
But that's a meaningless sacrifice. How can you...
You may leave, Branya. Visitors have arrived.
Yes, Mother.
Uh-oh.
Madam Guardian, I have brought 3 outsiders to see you.
The messenger informed me. Well done, Japard. You may leave. Welcome, visitors from beyond the Eternal Freeze. Or perhaps I should say, from beyond the sky, no? I am Cocolia Rand, Belobog's Supreme Guardian. I would be grateful if you could tell me why you have come.
So you don't doubt our identity.
Do you wish me to doubt it? Or perhaps you're not confident in that identity yourself? No, I do not doubt it. I can see that you are not from this world. The Architects remember the history well, else we should forget it. I know that in the distant past, before the Eternal Freeze descended or the Legion invaded, this world was once prosperous beyond measure. An eon connected our planet to other worlds, and we discovered the endless possibilities of the boundless universe. We also came to know of Klipoth, the Amber Lord. Under their attentive gaze, we built the city walls. So do not be surprised. For 700 years, the Architects have received no further communication from the stars. But I knew of your existence. Tell me why you have come.
We want to help you.
We came here for something known as a Stellaron.
A Stellaron.
Objects that fell from the blue on separate worlds. Their appearance spelled disaster. Many of the planets we visited have suffered their effects. You mentioned invasion by the Antimatter Legion. Soon after their arrival, this planet suffered the eternal freeze. At the same time, the phenomenon known as fragmentum space corrosion began to occur. Correct?
Correct.
Fragmentums are a product of the Stellaron.
Stellarons bring about different disasters on different worlds, but every world seeded with a Stellaron will give birth to fragmentums. You can see us as kind-hearted interstellar public servants, lending a helping hand to any world affected by a Stellaron.
Your analysis of our current circumstances is clear. We have indeed suffered the disasters you speak of, some of which prove vexatious to us even today. But why should you care? Even if this Stellaron you speak of did bring about disaster, I fail to see its connection to you. I don't believe that anyone would go to such lengths to help a world unrelated to them. Unless they had something to gain.
You're right. Our reason for coming here is not purely selfless. If we don't seal the Stellaron, we cannot leave this planet.
Please help us locate the Stellaron.
If we can get rid of it, your world will be safer too.
You know how to seal the Stellaron.
We have the relevant means.
Very well, I believe you. If our present situation is truly the result of this so-called Stellaron, then your arrival is the hope that Belobog has waited 700 years for. I am willing to assist you in any way possible to help you locate the Stellaron. It's getting late, and you must be tired. I will arrange for you to stay in our most comfortable hotel. Rest there and get a good night's sleep. Tomorrow at noon, I will dispatch someone to escort you here, and we can discuss this urgent matter in greater detail.
Thank you, Supreme Guardian.
It should be me thanking you, visitors from beyond the sky. I too need some time. I will go over our records for anything that may be connected to Stellarons. Please excuse me for not escorting you further. Of course, I understand. Do not worry. I have a way.
Thus,
It seems that the Supreme Guardian holds you in high regard. I have received orders that your movements are no longer to be restricted.
she's very reasonable.
You know, I didn't think things were gonna go that smoothly.
I'm afraid I still have duties to attend to. I must return to my post. I hope you enjoy your stay in Belobog.
Wait, can you recommend some sites? It's not that late. We want to take a look around.
Well, I'd say that Golden Theater and the History Museum are both worth a look. However, you'd need a pass to get into the museum. I recommend you visit Everwinter Monument first. It's Belobog's most symbolic landmark. And if you enjoy music, you could head to Neverwinter Workshop. You can sometimes catch an outdoor performance there. The artist is... you'll see. Oh, and if you're staying at Goethe Hotel, please avoid the alley that runs next to it. The one with Silvermane guards stationed there. It's started to be affected by corrosion recently, so it's been sealed off.
So the corrosion is inside the city. Well, that's a grave situation.
Yes, we're mounting a resistance as we speak. I must leave now. I hope all goes well for you.
So much stuff is happening. Oh yeah. Help. Mailbox. Be nosy. It's a red mailbox. Seems like the mailman just finished with it. It stands on the street all alone. Can I take it off? Street lamp. The street lamp haven't been turned on yet. Diane Great is ice cold. You have no idea what's behind it. I'm nosy though. I'm nosy. Stuff. That lamp is very street, right? I'm nosy. Oh, collect. The benches. The benches. The benches are enigmatic in design, but their placement doesn't take the environment into consideration. Wow.
Looks good.
Yeah, the benches. Blockade line. The Silverman Guard is standing like a statue. You can't help wondering whether their deployment here is the result of an argument with someone further up the chain of command. Oh, a trash can? Not remarkable in any way. Well, play date everything, you'll understand. You approach the small device and feel a slight warmth emanating. In some worlds, oh, this is a car especially made in Belobog. The hood is letting off a dry heat unique to an engine that's going at full throttle. That's sorry. Sorry, I'm just parked here for a bit. I'll move it right away. Please don't give me a ticket. A ticket? Huh? Oh. I mistook you for a Silvermane guard. My mistake. Just a misunderstanding. But it's your fault too, wandering in front of other people's cars like that without reason. Is that how you talk to a guard? Huh? Oh, you're a guard. You should have said something. I'm begging you, please don't give me a ticket. I'll move my car. Be quiet and act like a professional. Well, say something, please. You already know what I was gonna say. Oh, oh, I see, I see. This is just a small token. Please kindly accept it, sir. Smile. In a lightning fast movement, this grinning resident casually stuffs credits into your hand, then bolts from the scene without a trace. That isn't what you mean at all. Right or wrong, you did receive some unexpected cash. Let's just say you accepted the fine on behalf of the guards. Oh no! What did I do? I impersonated a guard. Am I going to jail? Maybe. Oh my god. You look special. What's that supposed to mean? Well, besides the hair, you appear to be normal. But the way you dress isn't the norm around here. Those patterns are rarely seen. And there's no trace of petroleum jelly on those clean fingers and face of your. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. My name is Leela. I'm a writer for The Voyager and also a zoologist. Oh, yes, I've been rambling on. You probably haven't read the Underground Encyclopedia of Zoology, right? These interesting books on zoological science can't be found on the market. So here, take these 2 books. Read them, then you have time. I want to ask, what creatures are there in Billabong? Cats and dogs. There are wolves and birds in the wild. That's about it. You have to check out the museum specimens to see what other kind of animals there were in the past. I heard that hundreds of years ago, Billabong had domesticated bears and direwolves roam the wild. They're no longer around though. But I believe there are other animals out there that survived the eternal freeze. I just have no way to prove it. Now I have the choice. Now I have no choice but to study humans. Did you know that humans and Billabong have at least 3 different origins? You don't seem to belong to any one of them. That's why I was so surprised back then. You're right, I'm an alien. I must have been researching too much. Ever since I got my hands on that book, my head's been in the clouds. What book? This underground encyclopedia of zoology was apparently brought back from the underground by a Silvermane guard. It talks about a lot of strange creatures. Ever since I finished the book, I couldn't stop thinking about these animals must look like. I really want to know more about these crystalline lizards, geomera olms, and feeder worms. I want to know what they eat, how they reproduce, everything. Why don't you go look for them? I've been outside the city a few times for journalism, but there wasn't enough spare time to do ecological research then. But recently I met a benefactor who is willing to finance my expedition as long as his requirements are met. He's even willing to take care of the expedition permits and formalities as well. I'm already making preparations for the expedition. If you see any if you see any rare species in the future, remember to tell me about them. Wow. Wow. Outlying snow plains. That's outside, I think. Da, da, da. Trash can be remarkable, just look at me. You're not trash. You're a hot mess. Young person, look over here. Just 2 minutes of your time can save you from future losses. Has a sneaky kid with the dark blue hair ever come up to talk to you? It rings a bell? You are likely a victim of a dark blue scam. Take my advice. That guy's a serial scammer. Don't believe anything he says. Here, take this. This is a tutorial on preventing scams written by a Dark Blue Scam Victim Association. Read it carefully, and if you have any questions, come to me. Can I ask a question? Go ahead, it's our responsibility to help prevent the public from being scammed. How were you scammed? The first time I met the guy, he asked if I wanted a parallel universe printer. Well, I asked him how the printer works, and he immediately started rambling on a bunch of smorgasbord about science stuff. I was almost caught up in it. Terms like parallel universe, aeons, and parity anomaly. Swindlers love to use these words related to universe and aeons to scam people. I didn't believe him until he used it to print money. He made 2 bills with the exact same serial number. That's not how it goes. How much did you pay? Oh, the price isn't important. What's important is that you need to be careful so the same scam doesn't happen to you. Sometime later, around the counterfeiting scam, I bumped into the same blue-haired guy again in the alley, in the commercial district. I should have had the Silvermane guards arrest him, but I was so angry I needed an explanation. Instead, he asked me with a straight face, "Were you staring at the printer?" He accused me of not reading the manual and wasting such a genius invention. He even offered to refund the full payment so that he could find another buyer for the parallel universe printer. He also said if the operator keeps staring at the printer, the parallel universe transmission can't happen. The only way to avoid interfering with the transmission process is to observe it with the help of an ether lens. So you bought an ether lens. Doesn't that sound reasonable? So I was tricked again by his apparent sincerity. Now I know that 9 out of 10 people who try to associate their products with any kind of parallel universe theory are scammers. Parallel universe actually exists. Are you kidding me? Do you really expect me to believe that? Or are you working with the blue hair guy? Get out. If you don't leave, I'll have Silvermane guards come and arrest you. The Dark Blue Scam Victim Association? That's right, the members of the association are all former victims. We're united to share what we have learned and help the public by raising awareness. The guide goes over case studies of those who are scammed by a blue hair swindler. It is evidence of his evil crimes, a painful lesson that predecessors suffered. That's all. Oh boy. Oh boy. Gotta get out of here. Run away!
See you at the usual place this weekend.
Oh? Oh? Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me? Oh? Is this a tryst? Ah, who knew fishing would be this much hassle? Don't worry too much. We've got this. The Rightful Right Society for this. What if... what if I get exposed? Don't worry, we'll come with the flawless cover story. Oh, I regret getting married. Are you finished? Don't say that. Excuse me. Sorry. Yeah, sorry to bother you. Can I take a moment of your time? Can I ask you a question? About literature? Of course. Just one of those general questions. I'd like to hear your take on it. I'll get straight to it. How would you rate these two books, Snow Plains and The Three Troubles? Wait. Is that a reference? Make up a generic literary critique. Powerful, stylish, and full of unexpected twists and turns. These two books demonstrated with their refined languages the strengths of both authors. Your attempt to question and explore the spiritual side of mankind is commendable, but unfortunately falls short compared with some of the greatest works of literature. Oh, Winona! Hi! Let me introduce myself. I am Nika with the Crystal Daily. Sorry to bother you, but we are collecting petitions from readers to lift the ban on the Tale of the Winterlands. It would be wonderful if you could sign here. Of course, feel free to raise any concerns. Ow! Ah, yes. As a gesture of goodwill, I will give you the 7 Wonders of Belobog as a gift. A wellness check? Thank you. Oh, lots of reading. But, yeah. I have some questions. Oh, no. I'm going down a rabbit hole. Oh, what is that book? The oh god, now I'm gonna have to look it up. The Tale of Two Cities, I was thinking that. Okay. This, uh, this game, I'm trapped. What exactly is Tale of the Winterlands? Have you never heard of it? It's an adventure novel published by us. The architects banned it not that long ago, which forced us to destroy what's left in our stock as well. But I can assure you there's no problem with the content, it's just too creative. By that, I mean depicts the wonders beyond the snow curtain. Truly magnificent work. The town hall worries that people might venture out in the city without permission after reading the book. They have their concerns, I understand that, but you can't blame a novel for that. Exactly. Where can I read Tale of the Winterland? I don't have a copy with me at the moment. I'll suggest you to find Ammo in the admin district. I commissioned him to adapt Tale of the Winterlands and sent him a copy a while ago. Or if you can get the book through other means, feel free. It's not easy to get a hold of novels these days. Thank you for your trouble. You are buying public opinion, aren't you? No, no, no. Think of me as asking for a favor. I'm a certified editor from a reputable publishing house. I won't engage in anything unethical. I I am merely encouraging people to express themselves. If you think the novel should be banned after reading it, by all means, please say so. I'll encourage you to write down your opinions. But of course, if you think it doesn't deserve the ban, that's even more of a reason to speak out. What do I need to do exactly? Simple, just sign this petition form and add a comment about what you think. I do not condone banning books. Do. Fine.
Careful now. Don't get your clothes wet.
Eat the child in. What? Investigate. A fountain in the plaza is shooting out cool, tepid water. You can see through the ripples that the bottom of the fountain has metal coins strewn around. It looks like the locals use this as a kind of wishing pool. Aw. No, don't fish it out. That's mean. Toss in a coin and make a wish. You pull out a local coin and make a wish as it flips through the air. Afterwards, the coin sinks down into the water, becoming just another unremarkable reflection among the others. For a while, nothing happens, and you begin to feel deceived. But look, the coin tumbles like the first domino, triggering a cascade of effect. Something floats on up and you grab it. Because that's normal? Basic treasure. Okay. Children of the Everwinter City, proud is the preservation. Hold your heads up high. Grind not against the mundane vulgarities of your everyday lives. Always remember, deep in your hearts, the techniques of the architect and the supreme guardian. He seems rather involved. Would you like to hear him finish his preaching? Continue listening to Dominique. Normal it is for you to have doubts in your hearts, because you look around yourselves and you can see preservation everywhere, or you can't see. You cast your eyes hither and thither, and nary do you see any evidence of the very existence of preservation. And yet comes this very day. I shall resolve your doubt and let you feel the true grace of preservation. Let you marvel at the almighty will of the architects. Listen to what the crowd is saying. Hear that? What an impassioned speech! Praise the architects, as his words have reinvigorated my lust for life. Is it really as great as you say? If you ask me, these architects just say the same empty rhetoric day in, day out. And if you got time for all this bluster, you got time to help improve everyone's living conditions around here. Reservations, oh praise! I've been off for a big walk and come back. It's still going on? Kids these days, they never shut up. Keep listening. Preservation is embodiment of Cleopath and is with us all the time. It's a secret force that imperceptibly shapes our personality, impacting all the important decisions that we make during our lives. Oh my god. The reason why you struggle so to find it is because preservation grace is integrated with the world we know. Diffused through the air we breathe, refracted through the light we see, it has gently embraced us in its bosom since the very dawn of our existence. The admonishments of the Supreme Guardian remind us to never take preservation's grace for granted. We must inherit the spirit of our architect ancestors, they preserve, and to survive in the world of ours, and to bravely defy any calamities we face. The fragmentum and the internal freeze. These are just bumps in the road we path to carrying out the will of preservation. Oh, brothers and sisters, stand together with thine architects and our Supreme Guardian. Follow in her footsteps, for victory is our destiny. Okay, that's enough for me. It's like, oh no, halt! Basic treasure. Yay! What was that? Trash can. You've been staring at it for a while, but it's just an ordinary trash can. Is it? What do you want to do? You try to hold back the urge to open it. Well, with the glowing sparkle above a trash can, I want to open it. Don't do this to me. Why are you doing this to me? I feel. Yeah.
That's the alley that Japard mentioned. The one contaminated by the fragmentum, right? I can't believe how close it is to the city center.
If they hadn't identified it, I bet all the shops and hotels in the vicinity would have had to close down by now.
Move back! This is your final warning!
But my proof of property is inside. I don't have any.
The fragmentum has already corroded this block. You can make a property retrieval request to the architects, but only Silvermane guards are permitted to enter here.
I can't believe fragmentum corrosion has spread into the city. No wonder there are so many soldiers stationed there.
Can soldiers really hold back the fragmentum?
No. As long as the Stellaron is active, the corrosion will continue to spread. The soldiers can only periodically clear the fragmentum of monsters, but the monsters will continue to emerge and multiply.
Please try to understand, sir. Backwater Pass has become very dangerous. We're just here for your safety.
If I can't get my proof of property, it doesn't matter how safe I am. Out of my way! Let me pass!
There is a thin line of stubbornness and stupidity. As you continue staring at the trash cans, they seem to turn before your very eyes. The edges are no longer rusty and the dents are smoothed over. From under the lid comes a fake glowing glow, a sweet blurring. For a moment, the trash can turns into a treasure chest. And it's happening again. You take a deep breath and open the lid. It's empty. Wait, you reach deeper into the trash can. There's a piece of iron scrap on the bottom. Your hard work paid off. You finally found the treasure. You look back at your companions and see their complicated expressions. You don't need to explain. I get it. That urge is too great for you to resist. There's no turning back once you walk down this path. My god. Oh, okay. I felt baited. I feel really baited. A pretty postcard is laying in the trash can. It reads, "Friends, you crossed the line. There is something you should have touched. Signed, Garbage King." Oh. There's a coin glued to the back of the postcard. It seems like the king understands that you need to tip someone if you want them to pass on a message. Seems like you got yourself a real competitor when it comes to rooting through trash cans. Why would he call himself Garbage King? Isn't he embarrassed? Oh my god, I am going to click on all the trash cans. You may notice that, yes, there's an unbelievable number of trash cans in the city. Somebody did notice propose to reduce overall number or initiate some kind of garbage tax policy. We only increase the amount of garbage on the street. Now people in the city have come to a consensus that trash cans are Bellabug's other business card. Oh my god, search. Adventure, a rare on the search for, stuff.
Have you heard of the right?
I'm so annoyed. What's wrong? I've got a lot on my mind. Well, you never seen someone express emotion before? I was just passing by. Sorry, I shouldn't have lost my temperature. Temperature. Oh my god, temper! Oh my god, you're going to be sneaky going through those trash cans. I know. I'm Molly, the consultant of Silvermane Guard, Technology Division. Who are you? I'm Rinrir. That's an interesting title. Huh, why am I commenting on people's name again? Sorry. Is there something important you wanted me to see about? I'm not in the mood for small talk. Wow. I wanted to ask you. Mm-hmm. What's bothering you? It's about the guards. I'm in no position to talk about it. They don't like me and they're giving me a hard time. I don't know why they are like this. I'm just trying to do my job. That's it. Anyway, it was so depressing in the army, so I came out to get some fresh air. Why are you always this grumpy? Me? Grumpy? How can you tell? From every word you've just yelled? It's not like on a bad day or something. It's just how I talk. Forget it. I assure this is not how I normally am. What does a technical consultant do? My job is to coordinate engineering projects and monitor product quality. Oh, also, when there is a need to outsource a military project, I participate in negotiations and assist in selection of vendors. I've been so worn out lately. That's burnout, baby. Who said that using your head to work is easier than physical labor? It's good to push yourself when you were young. No. Why don't you leave the garrison? What would people think of me if I leave because of the little setback? Forget it, I'll try to endure it. Maybe everything will be better soon. That's fair.
Have you heard of the Right
I
Foot
mean,
Rights
there's a
Society?
line. There. Don't push yourself that much. Listen, I read in a magazine once that Belobog has a rightful rights society. The members of this rightful whatever society helps people skip work. Oh no, I mean they help people temporarily escape the bonds of family and duty. Does such an organization really exist? The Belobog really is one messed up place. Sounds kind of interesting. So, how does one go about signing up? The magazine doesn't say, it just says that the editor is also very curious. Then why do you bring it up? I knew it. Everything that comes out of your mouth is nonsense. Wow. Oh, that's a mailbox, not trash can. But you feel something's wrong, you look at it carefully again and see a white letter hidden in the shadow. Take it quietly. You take the envelope. The envelope reads to Carl Iyer, room B03, building 35, 6th Street, admin district. You open a letter which reads, Dear Mr. R. Iyer, Carl Iyer, your work document for this month are with me. Don't worry, they are quite safe. If you want them returned to you in the same condition, hide 100 still within the shaft of the fishing rod inside the chest locked by your wife on top of your wardrobe. At 3 p.m. this Saturday, leave your home with the fishing rod and I will contact you again. Feel free to tell your wife about this, but refrain from raising the alarm, unless you want your achievements for the month to become confetti. I'm not sure your boss or your wife would like that much. Oh my god. Um, okay. That's interesting. Excuse me while I take that. Ronald, welcome to the grocers. What can I help you with? I want to buy something. Let's see what you got. Whoa, feather flame phoenix. Well, shit. Okay. You got stuff. You got stuff, mister. Uh, Frodo. Frodo? Wait! Please file a report for the Silvermane Guards if you encounter any civil disputes. Please don't try to bypass the prosecution and discuss it with the judge directly. Judge? I know what you want to ask. As a judge, how is it that I'm standing out in the street instead of in the courthouse, right? Have you heard of the term roaming judge? Forget about it. It sounds impressive, but I'm just a legal advisor sent to help the guards. Compared to my work at the court, this is a major waste of time. Well, I shouldn't put it like that. Don't you think it's a waste of my time to have me out here trying to talk sense into the elderly every day? I was a straight A student at Bellabug's Law School. Why am I dealing with trivial family stuff? You should be in charge of more complex, important cases. That's where I shine. You know what I'm talking about, right? What's that look on your face? Forget it. You aren't much different from old timers. Just come to me when you have a big case. Can we talk? You seem upset. Huh? Is did that obvious? Dealing with a bunch of ignorant old people every day, you would be annoyed too if you were me. What kind of legal issues do you help them with? Legal issues? You think too highly people of Bellabog. What they come from me has nothing to do with the law. It's all complaints about daily life. It's always the same thing. They tell me they have been altruistic and taken the big picture into consideration. An offending party has taken advantage of them, been ungrateful. You can hear thousands of stories like this Soulworm Festival family gatherings. Those stories are, in the end, moral blackmail, which I'm not interested at all. But I am a legal practitioner after all, so it's my duty to help the public get to know the law. Every time it gets to this part, they start to pretend like they don't understand me. But who's to blame? After all, the law is always fair and impartial, showing favor to no one. Wow, you have a hard job. I know, right? I can't go on being a roaming judge for a second longer. What kind of cases do you consider important? Corruption related, with evil organizations or personnel involved, or at least arms smuggling or scams. Forget it, just pretend like I'm talking nonsense. Bellabog is too safe to have cases like that, even if there are big cases out of my reach. You have too much faith. Collect! Children! Trash cans! Two trash cans. One for recycled dry garbage, one for recycling wet garbage. Where would you throw Pom Pom's fur? Dry garbage. Correct. Pom Pom's fur doesn't easily degrade and isn't toxic, so it belongs in the dry garbage. You you immerse yourself in the joys of sorting garbage. Wow, stinky! You stand next to the booth and start thinking about the fantasy shows you used to watch. You can't help wondering how ripping your shirt off in the phone booth would feel. Can I go in here? Transform into a superhero. Me, Superman. Level on. Great location in the outskirts of the city. Energy and water already sorted out. For this fully furnished property with fabulous interior design, you need to bring nothing but yourself. High demand, limited supply. I wanted to take one for myself. Hey, you there. What are you waiting for? I'm waiting for you to finish. What else can be said? The price is unbeatable. I have friends and have places. You get my drift? My sources have told me that the price of this property will only go up in the next 2 years. Increase of 30%? No, 40. To be honest with you, I'm being conservative here. Actual number released this month. Don't look so scared. See what I mean? I'm trying to keep it on the down low because, trust me, I'm the best local property agent. There has been a house that I couldn't sell. I probably said enough. Anyway, think about my proposal. Don't make a decision that you will someday regret. Can we talk? I'd like to know more about these properties. It'll be too late if you don't make up your mind soon. If you have any questions regarding property, I suggest you ask me now. Are you certain about the info of the property? Of course, I'm working the influential figures in Kleepaw Fort on a number of projects. I've even met the current Supreme Guardian a few times. I can't go into detail as many are involved, if you see what I mean. I trust we understand each other. All I can say, if you're in it, you won't regret it. That's us. But I don't have enough money. I understand your concern. Let me tell you this. A lot of people have already invested in it. All I need is a deposit in which I'll be able to secure your place for the property. Sounds good, huh? Money is not the problem here. It's the long run. The earlier you make the investment, the more you get in return. But the outskirts have only snow-covered fields. I took you for someone who can think long term. Don't be short-sighted. A property is an investment. You wait until the house is built before you buy it. Don't eat into your profit margin. I've seen lots of people who like to wait before making a purchase. By the time they make their decision, the price has already gone out of their league. You, my friend, look like a shrewd investor. Buy it before it listed, and you'll be raking in money in a few years' time. When you look at those fields again, do they still look like another snow-covered dust balls? They're unexplored gold mines. I still think you're a scammer. Don't be rude. I'm Lavon. If you ask around, that's not a single soul in the admin district who doesn't know my name. Only feels mistake opportunities for fraud. I trust you're not one of them. Even if you don't trust me, you have at least heard of the Supreme Guardian new housing bill. Go ask around and see for yourself. I understand I myself have brought 2 properties. I can't be scamming myself, can I? I need some time to process all that information. It's now or never. Please make a decision soon. Can I ask you something else? Ask away. It's always a pleasure to help a customer. You you are the only property agent in Billabong? Technically, I'm the only one in the admin district. I do have a few competitors in other districts. I'm sure you can tell who deals with bigger clients judging by the area we operate in. They won't be a threat to me in a million years. I have data on all property sales in admin district for past 700 years. Whoa. And I know the nitty gritty of the history of the 8 Bellbug families. My knowledge has won me trust on both government officials and regular people. People from all walks of life come to me when they need to find property. Demand for housing has always been high, and my job is to help people find what they need. If so, what's the deal with the not yet built property we talked about? Now, you don't want me to bother you with trivial details. What we talked about is a new business model called pre-sale. I take the money from the buyer, send it to the real estate company for delivery. If for some reason the property can't be delivered, I simply refund the buyer. Everyone ended up happy. I learned from a reliable source that next Supreme Guardian Lady Branya is a moderate centrist. There's a 70% chance that she will be favored developing new districts. Combine that with the fact that I am the only property agent in the admin district. Therefore, I decided to be a smart businesswoman who knows how to spread risk and maintain cash flow. This is a great opportunity if you're looking to make fortune. Don't miss out. There we go. Anything else you'd like to ask? That's all from me. So soon? Not going to make the purchase? It's a once in a lifetime opportunity. No. Mailbox. This mailbox looks like it's seen better days. You think you saw someone post a sausage between 2 bits of bread here. Come to think of it, maybe they're using it as a trash can.
Come around and have a look.
Oh no! Trash can. 2 trash cans. One stands glamorously shining and the other lies unceremoniously resting. I went to help it up, but think better of it. Even trash cans had their dignity. My god. You find a wrinkled handwritten flyer in the trash can. Written at the top with the beautiful handwriting, you see the Rightful Rights Society. The contents seem to be trying to convince people who have given up interests and hobbies due to family and other responsibilities to join the strange organization. Members of the organization cover for one another and help each other get away from family or work on weekends and even weekdays in pursuit of individual freedom. They call upholding our rightful rights. What a strange arrangement. Actually, I'm a little tempted. Sometimes I wish I could spend a day doing whatever I want. By which you mean spending a day asleep in your cabin. Oh no. Basic treasure! Luggage pile. You inch in closer and listen quietly. The luggage doesn't make a faint ticking sound. You breathe a sigh of relief. I watch too many shows. So many luggages around. What the fuck? The luggage that. Oh. You can store your carry-on luggage here. The luggage is unguarded, so everything is up to self-discipline of the people. Uh-oh. What's so special about the trash can? Nothing. It is plain and likes character, just like me. Aw. Oh, I am good for nothing. I'm destined to end up in a trash can. Don't be so harsh on yourself. You misunderstood me. I'm pondering about life, value, and eternity. I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Amo. I write things for a living. Sorry for blocking your way. Hmm? Can I help you with anything? So you're a writer? No, I'm afraid I don't deserve the title. I produce less than mediocre writings in great quality for others. A ghostwriter, as they say. I doubt if I'm qualified to write it at all, even for the rubbish I produce. He's just like me. No! Just talk about your words. What do you write then? I write some horror novels. The quality which can be described in the name of the genre according to some critics. Some say these novels should never have been written in the first place. For the disaster fiction I did, some critiques also apply. Tell me about your ghostwriting. Have you heard of the tale of the Winter? Want it? Can I have your autograph? The division that recently banned. The publisher was actually quite happy with the quality and wanted the author to make some edits of the original so that they can publish it again. They did not expect the author to simply vanish into thin air. The editors had to contact me instead of ask if I can help the project. Uh, the Tale of Two Winterlands is just some cheap folklore compiled together. I can give you 100,000 to 200,000 words with these. Piece of carrot cake to me. That was my response when I took the job. You know how hard it is to finally get something going? I was just trying to impress them, but ended up getting way over my head. One of the editors had sent me a copy to let me get the feel of it. It wasn't until I started reading that I realized the book was going to be a classic. I have to admit, I couldn't even remotely reproduce the author's creativity and style. The editor has seen several attempts to contact me since then, but I managed to avoid her each time because I just couldn't deliver. How would you rate Tale of the Winterlands now? A masterpiece of a true genius. Maybe the language still has room for polishing, but the wild passion weaved into plot is otherworldly. For 700 years, the people of Belobog has been trapped in the snow, their imagination taken away. This book reunited people's desire to look beyond those snow-covered lands. And that's why the architects insist on banning it. I heard that within the months of book's publication, the number of people that ventured into snow went missing and had gone. Oh, that's just. Don't put so much pressure on yourself. Sorry, I've had a difficult time lately. Stop comparing yourself to others. Go with your instincts. I'll become a laughingstock in the history of literature if I do that. Who's this Ammo? How dare he write this rubbish and claim to be the writing Tales of Winterlands? That's all for my questions. I'm sorry. A tracing paper envelope black with silver lettering. If you find it next to a mailbox, you suspect like this flyer or coupon was a love letter sent to a wrong address. Whether this is a trash can. It reads, today is Guardian Elise's birthday. The recipient of this letter must forward it to 3 other people within a day, or bad luck will follow them for a whole year. You wonder what happens to the person who threw it away. Oh boy. Oh, collect. Hee 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 hee. Whee! Boop.
Looks good.
Trash can. A burning smell invades your nostrils as you approach this trash can. The trash can looks like it was set on fire. The entire trash can is deformed, with a layer of dark, scorched ash-like substance coating the bottom of it. In the light, you see the particles floating softly almost in. Ooh. Now that's a hot mess. Running, running, running. Keep that blood flowing. Okay, already been this way. It's okay. Agnes? Did I talk to you? Oh, I skipped over you. How? The sweet taste is like the first drop of water from the cracks of ice when the river unfreezes after the so warm festival. A bit of warmth amidst the bitter cold. What do you think? Does this description give you an appetite? Are you asking me? Yeah, do you see anyone else? Darn it, what's the point of being a food journalist if I can't use words to construct a sense of taste and utilize synesthesia? By the way, while I'm talking to you, I have another paragraph here. Let me read it to you. The rich sauces are like an invading army, completely overwhelming the crisp and fresh taste of the salmon. The gentle aroma of fish has no choice but to surrender in defeat. How's that feel? A little too wordy? You should write a novel. I can't help myself. I used to be a literary journalist. Every day I was trying to add more adjectives to the sentence anywhere I could fit them. I want to give 'em a bonus if readers can easily deduce the subject, predict, and object within 3 lines. But then a new girl came and was better at filling in words than I was. So I made a career change. Have you read the cuisine section of the Crystal Daily? I'm the author of the section. Honestly, I don't want to include all that garnish garbage in my writing anyway. I'm gonna put some more work in honing my rhetoric skills. Well, enough about me. How can I help you? Can we talk? Please elaborate. About writing. Hmm. Then why don't you try a more straightforward style of writing? It won't do. The paper has its requirements. Chief editor has his own. Word count needs to hit quotas, that's for sure. We get paid by words after all. Other than that, the editor has made it clear that our paper is produced by the educated class in mind. Ideally, our average readership should consider exposure to our publication both a privilege and a chance to learn. That newbie is a natural for this. She can write 100 pages for what could have been described using words. Don't you admire her talent? Who wants to write an essay when it could be done with just 10 words? But when you write professionally, it becomes a useful skill. Nika was better at this. That's why I had no objections giving my position to Nika. Be that as it may, I just can't force myself. I'm not mad for this. Write some, write some more, and you'll get the hang of it. I already bloated a 10,000 word interview scripted to 40,000. That's the best I can. To think the ways of great writers accrued through the ages as are used by me by simply bloated word count. How pathetic. About food. Any recommendations? No, I'm not mad at you. I'm simply stating facts. Bellabog is not a huge place with a huge variety of food. The same ingredients are used for hundreds of years. Quite literally, every possible combination has been used at some point. But if you're not from around here, red sunset salmon might be worth trying. It's not exclusive to this place. I know, but you can also get the freshest salmon from the admin district. Once you tasted it, you'll remember it for the rest of your life. How many dishes have you tried? 4,000, if I'm being conservative. But to be honest, hundreds of these dishes are purely new combination of old recipes. People in Bellabog are masters when it comes to naming their food. They have no names for dozens of body parts of fish. When you mix and match, you'll come up with new recipes in no time. I've got it. I hope my long articles can be clear as explanation today. That's all questions I have.
Have you heard of the Rightful Rights Society?
You see a tall but thin plant with columnar shaped stems, the inside full of holes. Oh. Collect everything. Break into houses like Link and collect all the stuff. That's good. Arda Dalmir? One is Frost, the other Flame. They're both carefree, and exploring the unknown world, they suffer many ups and downs, yet they are still by each other's side. Oh, Artem is such a gentleman. Who's Artem? He's a perfect man. He's the kindest character I've ever read about. He has the right sense of humor. He's caring, thoughtful, and restrained. Uh, oh, I may have gotten a little too wrapped up in the book. Sorry for rambling on. Welcome. What can a florist Vasca do for you? What about these? These flowers come in a variety of colors and prices, but really they are all priceless. For example, this one's named Sunshine is lovely. Its red and yellow colors make it look like sun. Just looking at it makes you feel warm inside. It's a great choice for a gift or even for yourself. What do you think? Or do you want to know more about other kind of flowers? The marquise? The most expensive flower. There's a grand story behind its name. Rumor has it that the noble woman spent her entire family's fortune on one of these flowers. This is why it was named Marquise. To this day, it's beloved by high society personnel. The flower has 8 petals with white spots on each tip, just like snowflakes. A long time ago, the first snow of the year was called first snow, symbolizing harvest and joy. Summer shade bamboo? It would be more appropriate to call it a plant rather than a flower. It is said that long ago artists would use it to long stalk with holes on to create musical instruments. Probably. Your name could be translated to sunshine. Sounds about right. Don't you dare. The sunshine. Oh. It's a very expensive flower. It blooms only once a year for 1 month, but honestly, the price is completely worth that 1 month of bloom. It's our best selling flower. It's colorful and gorgeous and is offered at a great price. The warm sign.
How do I know which ones to pick?
Hi. hmm Trash can. No. You see the menu. Fresh daily moo milk, 2 shilled per bottle. You're using fresh milk deliveries if there's no one here to sell it. An overwhelming fishy smell emanates from the trash can as you remove the lid. Instead of fish, you find only a fish-related flyer. This is how synesthesia works? Which are words? Collect. Is. Hi. I don't think I met you before. Is this your first time visiting the bookstore? What books do you have? I'll be here reading. Let me know when you find your selection. Oh, whoa. That's a lot.
Feel free to look around.
Oh, sorry. I was so caught up in my reading that I didn't notice you. Do you need help with some books? Can we talk? Alright, let's hear it. What do you want to chat about? House business. Not bad. Butterlog has a lot of people who love to read. But it would be nice if everyone paid for the books they read. What? Do you have any recommendations? You came to the right person. What kind of books do you like? Mm. I like to read some fantasy. Fantasy? You'll love this one. It's about a traveler from a different world who is on a journey to find their family. It's very popular among young people. I love it. Is that Genshin Impact? I'll leave you to your work. Did you just sell me Genshin Impact? A wrinkled handwritten flyer is lying in the trash can. You can just make out the following. This will be our best price for Valentine flowers for the entire year. Take this chance to send your loved one some flowers. Considering all the other cliche advertising, this is pretty good. Wow, I'll be so mad if someone gave me this. What do you like to give it as a present? Flowers. I love flowers. If they put it like that and I catch wind and their ordinary discount on clearance or picked up off the street, then those people are toast. Did I find them all? Did I find them all? Did I find them all?
You're closed every day.
Basic treasure. Oh. Aggravated citizen.
This queue isn't moving. How long are we going to be here? What am I gonna do? Only the Madam Guardian can help me.
Oh,
my
what?
god.
Say, the officer that you were speaking to, was that Japard Landau?
That's right.
Oh, I knew it was him. I wasn't brave enough to go over. I should have tried to stop him. Captain Japard is wise and decisive and of noble birth. I'm sure he'd help me. I'm getting ahead of myself. I already missed my chance. Back to the queue, I guess.
Young man, I've never seen you before. It's my first time here. Everyone needs to visit the admin district at least once in their lifetime, or they'll be able to call themselves a citizen of Belobog if they don't. You're lucky. I've grown numb to this place from growing up here. I'm Wallace Cambridge Limestein. I'm the 25th head of the Limestein family. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Runer. Good, I'll say we're now fairly acquainted. Remember, if you ever need someone in the admin district to get something done, just come to me. By the way, if you find anything or anyone interesting, let me know. Life is all about having fun. Money's no issue, curiosity fuels me. Ah, what a fine day it is. Is there anything that you want to know? I have a few questions. I'm all ears. Are you rich? I wouldn't say I'm rich, I'm comfortable. I have a couple of properties at the admin districts that require maintenance. I have to pay taxes for them, but I'm far too lazy to rent them out. I mean, time is money, besides they're full of priceless relics. You're into ancient relics? Not exactly. I just like to own them. For example, a while back, Lord Simon told me to obtain a particularly rare gold brooch, said to be a relic left behind the third Supreme Guardian. How could I miss out on such a rarity? So I offered him 3 houses for it. Yeah, what? Okay. We got the news. Today's paper, hot off the press. Ah, new face. Interested in the newspaper? Yes, please.
Extra! Extra!
Let's have a chat. Sorry you called me during work hours, but if you want to buy a newspaper, aw. How's business? Business? Just enough to keep me from starving. Selling these in the street is hard work. It'd be nice if you could contribute a little to my profits. Then I may be able to afford to eat something different for once. What do you think? You get the news, I get a good meal, it's a win-win. A good deal, right? Any big news lately? That's a good question. Let me see. How about this one? What did the man in black tell Mr. Boba, the minister, that made him leave the party in a hurry? What happened? Hold on, check out this one. 6 out of 7 people fainted while eating hot pot. Oh my god. No harmful substances were found in the hot pot. How did this perfect crime happen? How? You wanna know? Of course. Oh, are you messing with me? No. I'll tell you an answer right away after you give me a few shields. Are you for real? Take it easy. It's just how the business works. I'm sure you understand. I'll leave you to.
Wow, look at the carved ice! It feels perfect for this city somehow.
Whatever it's made of, it can't be ice.
I guess you're right. It's actually pretty warm in the city. Hey, what's with all the children over there? Should we go and take a look? Neverwinter Workshop. Hey, didn't Japard say there'd be a show here?
He said you can sometimes catch an outdoor performance. Sometimes being the operative word.
Ah, darn. I wanted to see one. Oh, I'd been wondering. You see that heater over there? Why do they keep it outdoors? This city is so weird. Normally you'd want a heater inside a building, right?
Is this how they repel the internal freeze?
If so, I'm not sure mighty is the right word for these architects.
Tiny heaters are no use against the Stellaron disaster.
Uh-oh.
You guys sure have a lot to say about that broken heater.
Oh, wow, she's cool.
Oh my god, it's you. Hi, hello.
Hi there. The name's Serval. I'm the owner of this workshop. If you got any broken equipment lying around, you can always come find me, though I can't guarantee I'll be interested in fixing it.
Oh, we're okay. I was just curious about the heater.
Curious? About the heater? It's just a standard geomarrow radiator. You can find them anywhere in the administrative district.
We only just got here. Everything is new to us.
Only just got here? Ah! I figured it out! I heard a loudmouth guard say that a group of outsiders had met with Cocolia. You must be them?
Yeah.
What an honor. Where are my manners? We can talk about heaters all day if you like. Let's have a chat.
Yes, please. You're so pretty. All over here. Give me a head pets. Was I in this area? No, I was in this area. Okay, okay. Heater. The heater emits warmth is inconspicuous, but the people of the Union can't live without it. Sorry, I'm busy. Please make an appointment. If you already have an appointment, well, I'm on break. So you can get a number, wait until you're called. Expect to be your turn in an hour. You just said you were busy. Of course, admin staff are always busy. There are always so many things to think about. Admin works are less messy yarns. And there are only a few admins who gather the threads into skeins. How could I not be busy? I'm going through work detail in my brain, even during my breaks. So please don't interrupt my work. Thank you. Do you understand, my friend? I found some unsent letters. Unsent letters? This fills with the scope of duties of admin department, but alas, fine. Let me take a look. Confirm. Carlo RB03, Building 35, 6th Street, Admin District. How can this letter be undelivered when the rest of the names and address are clearly written on it? The people at the post office must be slacking off. Thanks for doing this. I'll take care of this letter. A pretty postcard lies among the garbage. It reads, Stay your hand. Only the following persons are permitted to go through Bellbog trash cans, Pelotov, Garbage King, and myself. It continues. And the 45 members of the cleaning squad. There's nothing written on the back. You are confused. Even trash cans are serious business in the city. And they haven't met me.
Come around and have a look.
We're going to Baldur's Gate. What? Neverwinter shop. The gears are turning in a way that's violating the rules of tectonophysics. Whoa. That's a word. Hi, Serval.
The heater you saw is just a standard geomarrow radiator. They may not look like much, but they're a real lifeline to the people. The blizzards here are brutal. If we didn't have a reliable way of keeping warm, Belobog would long since have become a dead city, both above and below the surface.
What is Geomarrow?
It's an ore, a special energy resource. Whether it's keeping the city warm or keeping our counters ticking, everything runs on Geomarrow. Geomarrow grows beneath the surface of the planet, and specialist underworld mining teams are there to extract it. Transport lines shuttle it up to the surface. In the overworld, we use the same lines to ship surface goods and aid down to the underworld.
Above and beneath the surface?
You didn't know? Belobog is structured like two big connected discs. The overworld is responsible for administration and trade, while the underworld is responsible for energy supply and resource extraction. However, due to an order that was given many years ago, nobody has moved between the overworld and the underworld in a long time. I shouldn't be talking about this. Pretend I never said anything.
Why is the heater outside?
Isn't it just like cooking food over an open flame? If the house is a pot, then the heater is the stove it rests on.
When she puts it like that, it actually starts to make sense.
Thank you for your answers.
No sweat. This is your first time in Belobog. I just want you to feel some of the warmth the city has to offer. Hey, seeing as there's nothing on your plate just now, want to help me fix up this machine? Just a bit of manual labor. You might find it interesting.
Sure, we're not busy.
Great. Then let me give you a demonstration first.
Oh boy. Oh boy! Rotate the modules to adjust the critical and direct the electrical current from the power supply to the endpoint. Repairs are complete when all endpoint circuits are connected to the current. The edges of red modules will appear red when selected. This is the source from which the electric current flows out. This is the end that can be unlocked after receiving enough electric current. Rotate the module and change the circuit to connect the electric current. Oh boy, oh boy, oh. Oh.
So that's how it works.
Yay! An old VCR machine. Do not dare imagine what it might show you.
Nice. You guys are pretty handy. You picked that up in no time. Want to be my assistants? Average pay, but I'm a good boss.
Sure, why not?
Do you just say yes to everything?
I was only kidding. Just a joke. Well,
Aww.
I'd better carry on here. Why not have a better look around? My workshop will always be open to you. And your wallets, of course.
Wow. I was serious. A cabinet with mini tool machine. Don't mind me, I'm looking everywhere. You cannot tell the function of these items inside the cabinet based on their silhouette. Wow. Toolbox. There are multitude of strange objects in this cabinet. Nope. Did not mean to do that, I'm sorry.